in a world where boldness, volume, and visibility are celebrated, we often overlook something just as powerful: quiet leadership. For the longest time, I believed that to make a difference, I had to be the loudest voice in the room. That leadership came with applause, maybe even a spotlight. So I chased that. I raised my hand first, led the teams, stood on stages. I believed I was doing it right. Then, one ordinary afternoon during a school cleanup drive, something happened. Most of us treated that as an ordinary routine task, half-heartedly picking up the litter, chatting, waiting for the teacher to say, "Well done." But then, I saw her, a quiet girl, almost invisible in class. After everyone had left, she stayed behind. I watched as she bent down to pick up scraps others missed, gently straightened a fallen chair, and walked off. No announcement, no audience, just a quiet decision to do the right thing. And in that moment, I saw something extraordinary: leadership in its quietest form. That moment opened my eyes to something we rarely talk about. We live in a world that rewards visibility. The louder you speak, the more confident you assume to be. The more you post, the more successful you seem. The more space you take up, the more powerful you are. We equate boldness with brilliance, speed with intelligence, and presence with power. But that definition is incomplete, because there's another kind of power: quieter, deeper, and just as transformative. A classmate who notices when someone's left out. A teammate who stays back to explain what you didn't understand. Not to impress, but to support. A friend who simply asks, "Are you okay?" and truly listens for the answer. They may not raise their hands first, but they lead fully, consistently, and meaningfully. And if our definition of leadership only includes those in the spotlight, what and who are we missing? I like to think of impact as a rainbow. When someone asks you to describe a rainbow, you probably say red, orange, yellow, the bold, bright colors. But there's one shade that always gets forgotten: indigo. It's soft, subtle, easy to miss. But without it, the rainbow isn't complete. People are like that too. Some are naturally radiant. They speak up, stand out, take charge. Others are quieter, indigo souls, whose strength lies in stillness. You won't always notice them, but they're the ones holding everything together. And if you look at the world closely, many of the greatest changemakers, scientists, teachers, caregivers, community builders, they don't do it for applause. They are focused on impact, not impression. They don't lead to be seen. They lead because they care. Not for the stage, but for the story they are helping write. I used to think that leadership meant being in charge, president of this, head of that. And yes, I've taken those roles. But somewhere along the way, I realized that I wasn't just growing titles. I was growing perspective. That quiet girl, she cleared my perspective. Leadership is not what we think it is. Leadership is not about commanding attention. It's about creating space. What if the real leaders are the ones passing the mic around? So I'll end where it began. with that quiet girl in the cleanup drive. She didn't say a word, but her actions changed how I define leadership. She didn't speak, but she led. Not with a title, but with a choice.